Retro. Go. Vital. Go. Guidance. Go. Control. Go. Telcom. Go. GNC. Go. Ecom. Go. Surgeon. Go. Capcom. We're go. 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 Go.
Back in my bunk and a really quite remarkable experience. We've just packed so much in today, I can't believe it. A hearty breakfast, camp style, followed by briefings. We had a briefing today. A friend of mine, when they saw a photo of me by the space shuttle outside, said, "Are you going to be flying that?" jokingly. And in fact, yes, we did, because we had a full mission briefing where all the 8 members of the team had various responsibilities. Some were actually piloting and commanding the shuttle itself. Others were mission specialists. Others actually did an EVA, extravehicular activity, by going outside. And the rest of us were actually on mission control. I had a role called Capcom, Capsule Communications. No pressure with that, because I was the conduit between all comms between the ground and the shuttle. Can't pretend I did the best job because there was so much to take in. My colleague beside me had a load of maths to do, and she had to do real-time maths on a calculator. Reminded me of those Hidden Figured ladies, actually. Human calculators, not an awful lot's changed. We then did the actual mission later in the afternoon. It really was fantastic. And the stress, my goodness, an 1.5-hour mission, it really was absolutely full on. After lunch, we had a spin in the multi-axis trainer, which simulates an out of control spin when you're in space. Now, lots of people look at this and think, did you feel sick? Well, no, you don't, because your stomach doesn't move, because it's right in the middle of the motion. But boy, does it take it out of your head. It's the first time in my life I've felt as if my brain is coming out through my ear holes. And teamwork is a really big part as well. At one stage, we actually went up into the woods and did a number of team building activities, looking at the core skills of team building, of communication, collaboration, trust and leadership. A number of fairly simple activities, but I must admit, a few of them absolutely floored us. Very special, actually. As we walked back through the museum, SpaceX were actually performing a launch as if they'd done it just for us. So that was live streamed into the museum here at the National Space and Rocket Centre. So that was a really exciting moment. And then I guess maybe I came into my own, I don't know, because I've made a few rockets in my time. But at the end of the day, we actually had to make our own rocket in teams of 4 that could carry a payload, in this case an egg. So I've never had to do that before. So using a range of parts and a specific budget, 5,000 units of currency, we had to buy our materials, we had to make a rocket. And it really brought home to me the diversity of the group we have. We had parents here, we had grandparents here who'd been sent on this space camp by their grandchildren. One couple, Jeff and Cherie, actually, they've got 14 grandchildren. I think they were probably quite glad to get away. And I'm sharing a bunk room with Jeff, super chap. He's a maintenance worker. So yeah, all sorts of people here. There were a number of doctors on the trip. A young couple came on their sort of 2nd, 3rd or 4th honeymoon. They're from Las Vegas, so they're having a fantastic time. But it's really good. You know, you get thrown in the first day, you wonder who's here and whether you're going to get on, but within a few hours everybody's gelling and everybody's really building that spirit of camaraderie, which is absolutely critical, obviously, for space flight and space travel. And to round the day off, we watched the Space Camp film. I'd never heard of Space Camp before all this, and it's clearly a national institution here in America. There's a movie about it, and yeah, we had a bit of popcorn to go with that as well before we settled down to watch the movie. It was rather late in a long afternoon, a long day, so I can't pretend I didn't doze off once or twice, because somewhere in my head it was 2 o'clock in the morning back in England. But no, absolutely fantastic day here at #Our Space Camp. Thanks for watching this.
Bravo 1, Roger 12 alarm. Set time, we're go. Okay, we're go. Green line, we're go. Flight plan on right on, real good. Roger. 2,000 degrees, 47 degrees, Roger. How's our margin looking, Bob? It looks okay, we're about 4.5. Roger. Retro, go. Vital, go. Guidance, go. Control, go. Telcom, go. GNC, go. Ecom, go. Surgeon, go.